So as I was saying, nothing much changed. Um, over time, I could just see things, and I'm just like watching very carefully. There was one Christmas where my daughter, well, they, I had started to decided that Christmas wasn't part of the Bible anymore. So I decided that I wasn't going to celebrate Christmas anymore, but the kids still wanted to. So I'm like, you know what? My mum puts on a really good spread. She loves to cook and she loves to decorate, and they will love it. So I sent them there. Um, why was my middle child phoning me crying, saying, Mummy, everyone is picking on me. Nan is being a bully. I'm like, what? Again, I'm seeing traits that I'm just like, it's too wicked. I'm like, baby girl, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to remember how long she stayed there for, but she really wasn't happy. And that's what she does. She turns people against you, and it can make you sad. I'm a fighter. My daughter would take that in and take it as sadness, whereas I would fight you. Like, literally. And that's where, like, I don't like bullies. I've been bullied all my life. It literally turns me angry. I don't like bullies. Why would you bully someone just because? Like, that's just not nice. And that's how I feel about witches. It's bullying. Like, you're a coward that you have to hide behind spells. Like, that's how I see it. Like, you throw spells because you can't speak up. You can't say you've upset me. Oh, I know. I'm just going to throw a spell your way because that's gonna work. Okay. I know. I'm gonna throw it right back at you because that's definitely gonna work. Anyway, so we just had little signs like that. And we're gonna fast forward to, I don't know, we went on holiday to America because it was a couple years that she's been around. Firstly, she wanted me to go by myself. Me, my sister. My sister refused to. So I'm like, I'm going to America. There's no way I'm going where my family, my other side of the family is. And I know that I'm never going to get to go again because when lockdown happened, I was actually planning to go there for 6 weeks, spend time with my family because I hadn't seen them for so long. And then the opportunity came up that my mom wanted to go, and I was like, that's perfect. I'm going to take the kids with me. So I'm going to take my middle one, I'm going to take my last one. My first one, she's old enough, she doesn't have to come, and she was actually pregnant anyway, so she couldn't travel, or else I probably would have taken her. My mom was devastated. She was just like, I wanted to spend time with you. Like, that's why I was booking it. I don't believe that. I believe that this woman had plans for me. I don't know what plans it was, but they got ruined by me bringing my kids. Like I said in one of my videos, she took me to a house where there was a man that's in the Grand Mason. Like, she had plans for me in this spooky area with this spooky house that they lived in. She had plans for me. Don't know what plans, because I definitely know that they didn't get ruined. I mean, that they did get ruined, because all she kept saying is, oh, I'm so upset. I'm just so upset. I'm just so upset. Like, and she showed her true colors too. Like, my daughter was under the illusion that her nan was so nice and this, and she just saw a different side, the side that I've always known. And she was just like, wow, that's That's not the Nan that I know. Well, you know, I don't know what you've been looking at, but I've seen it all my life. And I even, because my family's over there, I was spending time with my sister. My sister came with us where we were staying with my mum. Mum was not happy. My mum had plans for me. I know she did, and it just didn't work out. And if anything, it would be like, yeah, I'll do your kids as well. Because like I said to you in one of the previous videos, when someone doesn't like you, they don't like your children either. So why would they care? Honestly. So that got spoiled. That plan, whatever she was planning, got spoiled. And then we went to Morocco not so long ago for her birthday this year. And I think she had plans again. I think that one might have carried through because I come back from Morocco and I have so many debts. So many debts. Like health issues. I stayed in the same room as her. I don't know if she prayed on me when I was sleeping. I don't know if she put something under my pillow, under my mattress. But I think that's the closest that she's ever got me to being by myself. And I came back in a lot of debt. Like, I didn't even want to go on that holiday. It was a case of she'd booked this Riyadh. I don't even know. Riyadh. So it's a big apartment complex with like different rooms, and it was just enough rooms for her and her friends. And apparently people had pulled out, and she was just like, oh, this person's pulled out, so I need you to go. And it wasn't really like an ask, it was a demand. And I was just like, you know what? I kept saying no, and I was like, it's a free holiday, like, why not? I haven't had a holiday all year. I knew I couldn't afford it, but if she was paying for it, then so be it. She paid for the room, she paid for my plane fare. I said to her I didn't have the money. She got the plane fare and she was just like, oh, you can pay me back. I'm like, Mom, I don't know how I'm going to pay you back because I don't have the money. Like, my finances were literally dwindling from the year before, and I didn't understand what was happening. I can just see, like, yeah, it just wasn't happening. She gave me a car the year before. I got tickets. I was paying tickets. I was, you know, just like the car ended up being a hindrance instead of a favor. Like, please, you should have kept that car. But anyway, and then Morocco, I came back and it was like, I haven't financially been able to stand correctly. I'm still having to deal with financial issues that are just coming, health issues that are just coming. I have a health issue right now that's making me put weight on. And she's losing weight. Very strange, but it's okay. I'll overcome that. I know I will. I know I will. Devil ain't got me yet. But yeah. So Morocco was over. We came back. Like I said, I've just been in debt, and I knew where it was coming from. And I was getting anxious with God. I'm like, you got me in this situation. This situation has just got worse. Like, what's going on? And the next thing I knew, he just started telling me to listen to prophecies. I don't listen to prophecy. The only prophecy I listen to is the Master's voice, and that's a prophecy about the world and what's happening with God. Not prophecies when it comes to personal things in my life. I don't have time for it. I have family members that are like, they listen to this and they listen to that. I'm like, no, these things are familiar spirits. These people are being used by familiar spirits. But when I say God has had me listening to prophecies, I'm just listening to it because you know what? A lot of the times they have been speaking to me. And the one I heard was, those that have done bad, those that are purposely being witches and warlocks and whatever else, they are going to be punished right now. And if you are attached to them in any way, shape or form, you're going down with them. I'm being spiritually attacked, so I'm not hearing God as clear as I was before. So now he's speaking to me through prophecies because I can hear him now, and I can hear him sometimes, but not as clearly as I was hearing him before. So that's how he's been speaking to me. You don't have to tell me twice. I got out of there as fast as I could. I was just like, thank you, God. Get me out of here. When I say I've received like 12 parking tickets in a week, and then just added more and more and more and more, it was just like, what is going on? Like, oh my gosh. I'm trying not to worry. I don't worry because at the end of the day, if you can't afford it, there's nothing they can absolutely do to you because you can't afford it. But the tickets, just one after the other, after the other. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So when I heard leave, in the prophecy was her attachment to me means that I'm shielding her from receiving what God is trying to give her, and they ain't blessings. Instead, I'm receiving the wrath of God. I'm sorry. You don't have to tell me twice. So I wanted to fast, to break chains, and just distance myself. I didn't know where I was going to go with detaching myself. That's how I was going to do it. But I think she sensed it, and I didn't know she was preying on me at this time. And I didn't know she was going for gold this time. This woman wanted me dead. This woman wanted me down and out. And she was not going to stop. The embarrassment of me telling people that she was a witch the first time, she had it in for me. She didn't like me anyway. She never had liked me. And it never changed. Anyway, I'm starting to distance myself because I'm sensing, like, she'd phone me. Me and my daughter again wasn't getting on. And she'd phone me and she'd be like, how's your relationship with your daughter? How's your relationship with this person? How's your relationship with that person? I'm like, you're fishing. It's fine. It's good. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much. Or, that's okay. Became very, very vague. Like, because I'm distancing myself because I'm not sure what's going on, and I know I don't like the situation I'm in. I just knew that I had to get out of it. I had to distance myself, and I had to say less. And that's what I started to do. And then I decided that I wanted to do a fast, an intense fast. And So I just started ignoring her, and then she just kept phoning, messaging. So in the end, I just sent her a message, and I was like, listen, Mom, right now, I just want some time by myself. I am trying to detox because I wasn't trying to tell her I was fasting. I'm trying to detox, and I'm just trying to like clear out some things in my life right now. I don't want any distractions or any interference. Clear as day, that's what I said. And I sent it in a message. And she was like, okay, something like that. And then she said to my daughter, I didn't tell my family anything because I just didn't want to speak about it right now. I just wanted to digest it. And she spoke to my daughter and she's like, oh, can we meet up? And my daughter went and met her, and she took along my little nieces who's around the same young age, and my daughter took her baby, and they had a coffee and stuff like that, and her and her husband, and she just spread like lies again. And my daughter was so angry because she knew that what she was saying was not the truth. And then she told me what she said. And I was just like, don't worry about it. This is what she does. She manipulates the situation to make the person think bad about me or whoever else she's trying to put in a box so people don't like them. And her sentence was for me to be antagonized so I can phone her and say stop lying, whatever. But I chose not to react. I think after all the years of what I've been through, I just chose not to react. I can't be bothered to tell you what a person you are when you know the person that you are. We both know the person that you are. And I'm just going to be wasting my air, my time. And all you want is a reaction from me. And you're not going to get it. But the reaction she did get, she didn't expect. Because I was on the cusp of not sure what I'm going to do about this relationship. And what she did was push me on the side of, I'm very sure I don't want this relationship. Because I didn't know what I was going to do, but you just made it very clear that you haven't changed. And you came with lies, and now I'm done. So, through the prophecies, because I'm still not hearing God's voice too clearly, I'm still finding it hard to read the Bible. These things she's been doing for years. She's been praying on me. Even my prayer life went down. Like, I was praying less. I was reading the Bible less. Remember the person that was on fire? In my household, we were disagreeing quite a lot. She got in there. She really did get in there. And I had to cut it off. But through the prophecies, from what I've understood, I am hearing God in a different way. And this is the thing. God speaks to us in so many different ways. And with me, he has spoken to me so many different ways. He's spoken to me through films. He's spoken to me through music. He's spoken to me through the weather. Like, I'll ask a question, the wind will just come whoosh. Like, God speaks to me in so many different ways. And it's the ability to be able to hear him. I've also leveled up on some spiritual things as well. But what they've done is taken the things that he gave me. Like, my dreams were one. I used to dream a lot as a child. And because they know that my dreams would literally protect me, because God would warn me through my dreams every single time. They took that away. For years, I'd had no dreams. For years, I had no dreams. Oh my gosh. At first, I was really grateful because my dreams were very intense. But I have them back now, like, because my prayer life is back now. I'm reading the Bible, but my understanding of the Bible isn't quite there, which I find strange because I do understand the Bible and I did before. But it's like certain things are just coming back very, very slowly. But through the prophecies, I've understood that she never liked me. She never liked my bluntness. She never liked my honesty. She saw me as a threat. And she couldn't understand how I could be the person I was when I'd been through the things that I'd been through. She was threatened by my strength. And I kind of knew that. Because all the time when we was talking, I found that she would mimic me and copy me. And I tell my sister, like, I find it strange that this big woman who's supposed to be my mum copies me. She'll take a meal that I make and try to make it better and then be like, ha, see what I've done? Ha ha ha. Stop being so childish. Like, I just found it quite irritable. Like I said, I always saw her as a big sister, not a mother, because it was always a competition with her. Always a competition with her. But we're going to end right here. God loves you. Take care.